Howdy, folks. I want to talk about today the sixth note of a minor scale. That's the note that is the scariest note. It's like, is it, say if we're in A minor, is it this note or is it this note? Well, how do I know? So usually people will avoid that note. So minor pentatonic, A minor pentatonic, avoids the sixth note because it has the first note, flat third, fourth, fifth, flat seventh, and then same stuff going up. But if we look at down here, this is the one note, this is the flat seven, this is the major six, this is the minor six. So a lot of times it's like, what note? I know that like this note works, the two note works. So 1, 2, flat 3, those notes always sound good. And that's that same thing, C, B right here, C, B right here, C, B, right, or C, B. So you know that the 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, those always work. But a lot of times the trick is, what about this note in here? Is it this one? Because that's a strikingly different sound than the rest of these notes. Put one of those in there, it's way different, right? Or that one makes a lot of difference. So you've never really made a real decision on your sixth note. Like I say, it's either this F or this F sharp. Now how you figure out how to work that is, what is the chord? A lot of times the giveaway is you got your A minor 7 right here. Like I've got a 5, 7, and all 5s, right? Now, is it a D minor 7? That kind of a thing? Like a Black Magic Woman kind of a chord? Because if that is the chord that you're working with in your song, then this is the sixth note you're looking for. So see if you started here in the 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, minor 6 or flat 6. Okay? So if you have that D minor chord there, you know that when you're jamming on this song, and there's its octave down here. So you know that's the note you want to use. So when I came up, I'd be playing a song with a band and stuff, and I'd be like, I'm not really sure if I was improvising. I'm not really sure what sixth note to do, so I would avoid that, you know. There's all these pentatonic little things you can do to avoid having to think about things like that. But if you have a chord like this and you're not making the most of the notes in that chord, you're really missing out on something. Sometimes it could just be a... See, this is your normal scale. But when you know that chord is dropping and you can like visualize that note, that sixth fret of the second string, just use that note with the other notes of the pentatonic minor. It sounds so much better. It gives you so much like people listen to you, they think, wow, that guy knows what he's doing. All these like pentatonic things, even with that 2 in there, they're not really as strong as... And look at the arpeggio that goes with that chord. The D minor 7 arpeggio. Then you have a full scale there. This is the Aeolian mode, the natural minor scale. And that's because it has 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1, 2, flat 3 in that position. back to 1. Okay, so anything that has like an F in it, involving like an A minor type jam. Think about Stairway to Heaven. Right, so that one has an F chord in it, F major 7 or F sometimes. So that means, that's why it's like F. So it's all A minor pentatonic until it has that F in it, because F is one of the chords in the progression. And that, if you have an F in an A minor scenario, you are in the Aeolian mode, because that's that minor 6. Or that lower 6. Now think about it, oye, como va thing. Now look at that, we have a D major chord here. We don't have that D minor chord here. We don't have that 6 here, we have that 7, we have an F sharp. F sharp is part of the D or the D7. So if we had an A minor 7 to a D7 or a D major, now we're in a different mode. We're not in the Aeolian minor mode, we're in the Dorian minor mode. We have A, B, C, D, E, F sharp now. We don't have an F. So we have a major 6th note. And that's this note down here, the 7th fret of the 2nd string. There's its octave. So this whole scale is going to go. Now here, instead of 6, 7. But all the other notes are the same. So it's just a different minor mode. This is the Dorian mode. This is a progression that works with the Dorian mode. A minor 7 to D7 or D, or A minor to D, whatever you want. Now A minor to D minor 7 or A minor 7 type thing to D minor. That is the Aeolian mode. That's the natural mode. That has the lower 6. So the scale for that. Okay, and then we have the Dorian mode. That would go more with a D major chord that has an F sharp in it. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F sharp over here. F sharp. Okay, so let's do a little jam. How about you guys play this Dorian mode? The one that has the F sharp. We'll do like a oye, como va kind of Santana jam. And if you know your G major scales, this is one of those G major scales. So if you know your G major scales, you could play over this little A minor 7 to D7 jam anywhere up the neck. So let's try it. 2, 3, and. Okay, let's say we're doing the other one. Has the F instead of the F sharp. Okay, so I'll be A minor 7 to D minor 7. And we'll do a little different groove. 2, 3, 4. right, talk to y'all soon. Peace out.